Welcome to your yoga practice. This is all about you. Do as much or as little as you need today, add on or to subtract, and just kind of find your own personal, practice for what your body needs. Now we're just going to start with just some rounds of what they call square breathing, so we can start to tap into our sympathetic nervous system and our parasympathetic nervous system. So just feel whatever you're sitting on. If your feet are on the ground, feel the ground. Feel yourself sitting in your chair. And just check in. And as you practice your yoga today, know that this is, again, it is a practice. We're not trying to force, so be kind to yourself. And maybe remember these principles. I wanted to share with you these things that I've been learning. First, think about your edge, like how much do you need? How much should you activate? How much friction occurs in your body through movement? In yoga, we call that tapas. And then also think about Ishva Pranadana, which is faith in yourself. To release the outcome, to release judgment on your practice. And then the last one to consider in your practice today is self-exploring, inquiring, discerning. So noticing what feels good and being able to add to that or subtract to that if it doesn't feel good. So again, we'll start with that square-like breathing and just do your best. If you can't hold your breath that long, that's okay. Just see what you can do. So we'll inhale for a count of 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll pause. So don't inhale or exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, hold at the top. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now a couple rounds of this square-like breathing on your own. And just see, my counting may be too fast or too slow for you. Just try it on your own, a couple rounds. Do one more. When you finish, open your eyes and scoot yourself to the edge of your chair. We'll see, kind of wiggling in our seat. And maybe just think about how that was to breathe in a square-like breath. Is it hard to pause? Is it hard to exhale? Was it easy to inhale? You're just like figuring out things. If there's no right or wrong, it's just kind of like analyzing it, checking out how your body functions. All right, so we're going to start by doing a little rock back. So that's why I said sit to the edge of your chair, rock back, and you'll feel a little bit of your abdominal muscles, and then bring yourself forward, elbows will bend. So just a little gentle rock on your tailbone here. Just warming it up. Two more. Finish out and come back to center. Now lift your right foot up and either cross at the knees or cross at the ankles. I'm going to cross at my ankles. Squeeze your knees together. Take your right arm up. Take a side stretch over to the left. And then lower that arm down. We'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, lift up, reach over. Lower down, last one. Reach up, reach over. Lower down. Uncross your right leg from the left. Sit back up tall. And then switch and do the other side, either knee over knee or ankle over ankle. Left arm goes out. Inhale, reach it up to the right side. And exhale, lower down. Inhale to the left, to the right. Exhale, lower down. Last one, inhale. And exhale, uncross your legs. And now we're gonna rock forward and back, come up onto kind of the toe mounds, and we're gonna bring ourselves with our knees coming up off of or your feet coming off the ground and your knees coming up. So just kind of rocking and rolling a little deeper this time. Again, activating the midsection of your body. They're kind of fun. They're childlike. And next time you lean forward, pause and lift up, and then sit back down. Try it again. Lift up and sit back down. So just come up a little bit, a couple inches off your chair. Feel like whack-a-mole, my head's sticking up, and then it drops back down. Good. Now come back to just regular seat. Pause, rest, and take a moment just to breathe slow. Notice how just a few moments of energetic, dynamic movement speeds up your heart, warms your body, makes you feel good. It prepares you for the rest of the practice. Very nice. Let's take our time and come up to standing. Tilt my camera up just a bit. I have my blanket on the chair because it was cold. Let's stand behind your chair. So make sure you got a little bit of room behind you. I'm not going to kick anything back there. And take a moment, look down at your feet, just to notice where they are in space. Maybe figure out where your hips are. So for most people, our stances are just, they're not equal. So sometimes you have to like, okay, can I just adjust my feet, my toes? Maybe we have a little pigeon toe or kind of turning in. I typically put a lot of weight on my right leg and not on my left. And I don't know why I do that, but maybe it's an injury or something going on in there. So I have to like think about it. Maybe just feeling how the backs of your knees are. So you can grip in with your inner thighs, and then it holds in your girdle here. It clinches the glutes just by tightening the legs. So what I want you to do is soften the knees, so slight bend in the knees, and then hold onto the back of the chair and then roll up onto your toes. Now, once you're on your toes, you can take a little knee bend and then exhale, lower the heels. All right, inhale, lift up the heels, slight knee bend. If it hurts your knees, don't do the bend. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to do a little squat here. So make sure you got enough room. Hold on to the chair. Bend your knees and drop down. Go as low as your body will allow you to go. And then straighten your legs. Bend the knees. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop down. And straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Whew, these work your thighs. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Now come back to just standing Samasthiti, so arms down by your waist. Head is straight and you're looking straight ahead of you. And now we're going to move the arms without moving the legs. So knees are soft. Inhale, extend the arms up. So feel the front of your body, this opening. Maybe bring your arms back behind your head if it's comfortable. And then exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, arms come up through the center. Keep your gaze and focus forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, on the way up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Do 2 more. Last one. And lower your arms. Stand still. Rest. So I'm going to give you an option for the next one. You can do the back of the chair or the seat of the chair. If you're real tall, you may want to use the seat. If you're short, you may want to use the back. But we're going to do a little bit of like lifts, like for cow pose with it. So start just so a little bit further back so you've got some room to fold. Your head's not going to hit the back of the chair. So I'm going to step back just a couple inches. I can still touch the chair with my hands, but I've got enough room here. So we'll start by hands by the side. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, hands to the chair. Look down. And then inhale, put your weight into your toes and look forward. Almost like you're feeling this little arch in the back, shoulders down, front of your chin is jutting out forward, opening the front of your throat. Tuck your chin towards your chest, bend your knees, lean back to the heels, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale the arms down. So we'll do a couple of these. I'll walk through it again slow. Inhale, arms extend. Exhale, hands to the chair. Inhale, look forward, arch your back, chin forward. Tuck the chin back in, round the spine, lean to your heels, reach your arms back up, and then exhale the arms down by your waist. Let's try a couple of these. So take your time on the inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, hands touch down. Inhale, lean forward, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, round your back. Bend your knees, reach your arms back up. And then exhale, hands down by your waist. Try it again. Just see if you can move and breathe. If you have a better version of it that works for you, activate that in your practice. Let's do one more. Take your time. When you finish, just lower your hands by your side and notice your heart, your breathing, any other sensations that you can feel or just being alive in this moment. Good. Now we'll step our right foot forward towards the chair and turn your left toes out to the side. So coming into like our Virabhadrasana stance, but we're going to keep the right leg straight, left leg straight too, but both hip bones are facing forward. So now we're going to inhale, arms to the front, bend your right knee as your arms come up. And then exhale, straighten your right knee as your arms come down. Inhale, bend into the knee, focus is forward. And exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, bend into the knee. Exhale, arms float down. Step your back foot in, and then step your right foot back. So just switching out your feet. Again, square your hips forward, arms start by the side. Inhale, bend into your knee as your arms lift, arching your back. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten the knee. Inhale. Spaciousness, and find space. Two more. And step your back foot in. Now you're right behind your chair. And pause for just a second. Check back in. So now we're going to do some standing twist. And step back with your left foot. So hips still forward. Inhale the arms out to the side. Now we're going to bend your right knee. As you do that, as you bend your right knee, take your left hand to your right shoulder and your right hand behind your back. So your right hand's going back. So let's try it together. Inhale. Exhale, bend and twist to the right. Inhale, straighten the knee, arms come back out to a T. Exhale, bend your knee, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Lower the arms, step your back foot in. Step your right foot back. Do the left side now. Inhale, arms come out to a T. Exhale, bend your left knee. Right hand comes to left shoulder, left hand goes behind you. Inhale, center, straighten the knee. Exhale, twist to the left. And center. Twist. Center. Center, one more. Twist to the left. Center. Lower the arms, step the right foot in, Samasthiti. Breathe. Good. Hold on to the back of your chair. And let's take a walk back and walk your dog. Bend your knees, shake it out. And just kind of come into a little massage with your legs bending one knee at a time. Kind of wagging your tail. And then when you're ready, we're going to come up onto our tippy toes. So lift your head up first. Bring your shoulders forward, head comes up, and tippy toes. Make sure your chair's not going to slide on you. And then exhale, lower the heels, push your hips back, downward dog. Take your time. We're going to rise up again onto your toes. Hips forward, shoulders down. Exhale it back. Think of the ocean wave. It rolls in. And it rolls back out to sea. Finish this one and just stay in your downward facing dog. Now we're going to lift up the right leg. Again, make sure there's nothing behind you you're going to hit. So just we're going into our three-legged dog. So right leg extends out behind you. Now see if you can bring your right knee close to your nose and crunch it. And then exhale, look forward and kick it back out. So knee to nose. Look down at your knee, and then look forward as you extend it out. Ooh, these really work. Bring it in. Exhale it out. One more. Inhale. Now, lower down. Bend your knees. Rise up. Exhale the hands down by your waist. Ooh. Take a second. Know we have the left side to do. All right, inhale, arms extend. Exhale, hands to the chair. Make sure you grab it, good. And then we'll put weight into the right foot. Extend the left leg behind you. Knee to nose. And bring it back. Bring the knee in. Good job. One more. Knee in. Exhale it back. Set it down. Bend your knees. Rise all the way up. Standing mountain. And lower the arms down. Catch your breath. Oh boy, I can feel my heart rate going up. Definitely tells something's happening. Now walk a little closer to your chair. So you're pretty far back if you were in down dog. And we're going to put weight into your left foot and just crisscross your right ankle on top of your left. So we did this a second ago in the chair, but now we're going to do it stand. Take a little closer. Use your left hand to help you with the balance. Take your right arm up. As you do that, you'll feel the right hip move out to the right side. See if you can get a nice like side stretch here. And you're sort of balancing. So if you take your left hand off the chair, that's a balance. When you're complete, just exhale and let everything lower. Uncross your legs. And then we'll try it on the other side. Left foot crosses on top of the right foot. Right hand can anchor you down. Left arm will extend upwards. Push your left hip out. And then gently lower the left arm. Uncross your legs. Very good. Now holding onto the chair with both hands, lift your right foot, bring your right foot behind you. And we're going to practice a little balance here. See if you can bring your hands to prayer or just one hand to the chair. Root down through your left foot. Take your hands back to the chair, right foot back to the ground. Switch sides, left foot goes behind you. Stay focused, gaze in front of you. And then lower your left foot, shake it off if you need to. And now we're going to come into those curtsies, which is really good for your IT bands, the sides of your legs. So you're going to hold onto the chair, lift your right foot behind you, and then bring it over here. So it's going to go cross behind you and bend your knees, and then lift it back up. So we're just going to crisscross the right knee behind left knee, bring it back up. Just do a little squat. So that standing leg really gets to activate. You can go out further. You can play around with it. And if you're like, this is too easy, take your arms out to the side. One more. And lower down. Woo! And let's try the other side. Left knee will bend behind you. You'll crisscross it behind. So left knee is going to go behind the right knee. And you can take that little curtsy-like stance. So you're just kind of going, the knee, left knee will go behind the right knee and then bring them back to next to one another and back. One more. And lower down, stand tall, rest. One more little standing series and we'll come to the chair. Hold onto the chair with both hands and step back with your right foot. Now, see if you can squiggle your right foot back some so you can keep the right heel off of the ground. You're going to bend into your left knee, and this might be all you want to do. If you want to work on balance, try drawing your shoulders back and taking the arms up or out to the side. So we call this a Crescent Warrior. You may feel it on your right psoas, your right hip flexors. I'm doing a little balance. Good, now take your hands back to the chair. Step back your left foot, come back into downward facing dog. Look forward, step your left foot forward. Right heel is off the ground. Bend into your left knee. Reach your arms up or out to the side again, Crescent Warrior. And hands come back to the chair if they're in the air. Step in your right foot back to mountain. Good job. Left side, left foot steps back. You're on the heel. Your heel is up. Your toes are down on the left foot. Bend your right knee. Shoulders come back so they're on top of your hips. Take your arms somewhere in the sky if you can. Maybe just use one hand if you need one to help you balance. Hands come back to the chair. Step back to your downward facing dog. Look forward, lift your head up, step your left foot forward. Bend your left knee. Reach your arms up. Hands come back to the chair, step in your back foot. And rest. All right, good job. We'll come around back to have a seat now. If you need to grab a sip of water. My mouth is so dry. The heat has been on for so long. I need a rainforest where it's moist in the air. So dry. All right. Let's shake out our legs. So sit towards the edge of your chair. I'm just going to shake them out. No particular way to do it, just kind of opening, closing. This just sort of relaxes the muscles. All that hard work we just did, standing and balancing. Legs really have to work to get those balance poses. All right, now come back to just center. Knees on top of your ankles, and we're sitting nice and tall. Take your right hand out to the right side, and then gently sweep it across, and then we're going to hold on to your left hand is going to hold your right shoulder, right upper arm. Lift your head up, and then see if you can turn your head to the right. If this hurts your neck, don't do it. But try to lift the head up and then turn. Couple just slow breaths here. Now release your left hand. Take your right hand behind your back, and you're going to hold the right wrist with your left hand behind you. So now draw your shoulders down and away from your head, and then turn your head. So tilt your head to the left, stretching out the right side of your neck. And again, try not to force anything. If holding your wrist back there is too much, you don't have to. Just keep your hands back behind you. Gently lift your head back up to center. Release your right arm, and we're going to do some circles with it. And I'll circle in the other direction, so unwind. Land your right hand on your lap. Take your left arm out to the side. Sweep it across your chest. Use your right hand to hold down your left shoulder. Lift your head up. And if you like, you can start to turn to look over to the left side of the room. Close your eyes and just feel release your right hand. Bring your left hand behind you. Hold the left wrist with your right hand behind your back. Bring your shoulders down. Lift your head up. Lean your right ear towards your right shoulder. Nice and slow, lift your head up, release your left arm, and make some lovely circles on the left side. And then go in the opposite direction. And then lower your left hand to your lap. Close your eyes, breathe, relax. Open your eyes and toe heel your feet out wide. So coming into a wide stance. Knees pointing away from you. Toes also pointing away from you. And we're going to slide our right hand down the right side. Draw back your left shoulder. You may feel it over here on the left. And then we'll rise back up to center and switch to the left side. Back up. Now, if you want to add in more of an arm movement, you can extend the left arm up as you reach down your right leg. You can take some gentle flows, moving from side to side. Do one more on each side. And lower your arms down to your lap. Sit to the back of your chair and see if you can lift your feet up, bringing your soles of your feet together. This is called Supta Baddha Konasana. It is not easy doing it in a chair. It's way easier on the floor, but see if you can hold it up. Touch it back down. Woo! I gotta sit further back to do it. So bring your soles of your feet together if you can. Knees are still out. And touch it back down. Let me know if y'all are able to do this. Just touch your feet or close as you can get. Ooh, I feel that in my legs, my abdominal muscles. Way easier on the floor. When I tell people I teach chair yoga, they're like, oh, that's easy stuff. I'm like, no, no, no. Chair yoga doesn't mean easy. It's just a different version of yoga. Still working very hard. When you're complete, settle down, lean forward, hands on your knees, and breathe. When you're ready, start to lift your head back up on top of your hips and toe heel your feet back in. And then we're just going to straighten out the legs and just do a little leg pumps forward and back. And now lower your feet and rest your back on the back of the chair. Now we're going to add in some arm movement here. Inhale the arms up as the legs come up. And then exhale the arms down as the legs come down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Soften. Relax. Take your back off the back of the chair. And we're going to hold onto our thighs and then slowly, like a waterfall, come down your knees and your shins into a nice forward fold. Take a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, you'll start to inhale and slide your hands back up your legs, rolling all the way back up to where you started. Let's do that again. Inhale here. Exhale, roll down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale here. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, slide your hands back up. Use your legs to help your back. Take one more round of these deep folds. Inhale. Exhale, slide down. Take 3 breaths here. Next time you inhale, slide your hands gently up your legs and back to straight spine. Take your arms off of your lap to the side and inhale both of them up. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart center and down. Do that again. Inhale, open your arms out. Inhale, invite in what you need. Bring it into your heart. all these circles of joy. Two more. Think about your breath and the movement. Last one. Pause with your hands together and resting your thumbs on your heart center. Now hinging at the waist, lean forward, bringing your shoulders on top of your knees, and take a twist to the right. So you can point your left elbow in between your legs, and then come back through center, still leaning forward, twist to the left. And center. Now lean back, so straight back. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale the arms down. Take your right hand, place it in the inside of your right knee. And then we're gonna reach up with the left arm and kind of hook your shoulder, maybe even slide the right hand down your leg so you can twist open to the left. Gaze upwards if it's possible. And if it's even more possible, see if you can float the left foot off of the ground. Woo! Exhale, lower foot and arm. Try the other side. The left hand goes to the inside of your left knee. Turn to the right. Open the right arm up. And see if you can press into your left foot, floating your right foot off of the ground. And then lower. Place both hands inside your knees, and we're gonna squeeze the knees together. I gotta sit closer to the edge. You're gonna squeeze your knees together, trying to bring the palms to touch, but I want you to find resistance. So this is your creating your own resistant band. So knees squeeze in, your palms push out to the knees. And you should feel it kind of in your shoulders, your thighs. Are you still breathing? That's the key. Gorgeous. And then lift your arms up. Take a big stretch up, maybe even add in the back bend. Keep your chin slightly tucked to your chest. And then exhale the hands back behind you as you lean forward, coming into like an airplane-like shape. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, bring your hands back behind you. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay up. Exhale, lower the arms. Hands back to your lap, check back in. And now walk your feet out in front of you. I'm gonna scoot back just a bit. So straighten your knees, feet out in front of you, sitting to the edge of your chair. And reach your arms up, and we're gonna come into just straight leg forward fold. You can hold on to your shins or your knees. You can round your back, or you can keep your head up with the shoulders coming down. Decide which one works for you. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. And now look forward, use your core, lift your arms up. And exhale, relax the arms down by your waist. Bring your right knee in. You can keep the left leg straight and just give a little squeeze to your right knee towards your right shoulder. And then straighten that leg out. Bring your left knee and give it a little squeeze towards your left shoulder. Now lower your left foot. Make sure there's a little space back there. Lean back. Hold onto your chair somewhere, either the seat of it or the side of it. Extend your right leg, pointing your toes, and then lower it down. Lift your left leg, point your toes, and lower it down. And take a little bit, one at a time, nice and slow and smooth. And see how high you can lift your leg. Don't fall out of your chair. Woo. Do one more on each side. When you're finished, walk your feet back in and sit back up. Place your hands back on your lap and rest. Now with your eyes closed, just gently make a circle rolling out your neck. You can kind of imagine you have a marker attached to the tip of your nose and just draw some nice neck circles. If it feels good, linger longer in a spot. And when you're complete, come to whatever space you want to be in for your meditation. You can rest comfortably. Maybe you want to move to a different spot. And now take your hands and cup them over your eyes. So really not seeing anything, but notice what you hear around you. Any external sounds that are happening right near you or out in the distance. Maybe you hear them outside your house or outside of your area that you're in. Just notice what you hear. And now bring your hands back down, rest. And notice your breathing. See if you could determine your breathing pattern. See if you can relax the muscles in your face, your jaw. Soften your eyes. And breathe in a feeling of gratitude. Appreciate the sounds you hear. And simply let your heart expand with appreciation for this life. And listen to the deep feelings of inner peace in your body and in your mind. And maybe send this peace, this joy, this contentment out into the world that surrounds you. Give yourself permission to enjoy this moment. And take 3 more conscious breaths here. Inhale and exhale very slowly. Gently become aware of your space you're in again. And start to make movements, shifting, adjusting, waking back up. Bring a smile to your face. And then sit back nice and tall. Hope you enjoyed your practice. May your heart be open. May you find peace within and all around you. Namaste.